Hello and welcome to Maddie and Zoe's Minecraft Animal and Plant Cells. First we have the animal cell. The animal cell does not have a cell wall, however it does have a cell membrane, which is displayed by the red blocks here. The cell membrane controls what goes in and out of the cell. Next we have the nucleus. The nucleus houses DNA in the nucleolus. DNA are chromosomes, which are just wound up DNA, give instructions to other organelles about what to do in the cell. The nucleolus produces ribosomes and can modify DNA. Over here is the smoothie R. The smoothie R produces lipids that make the cell membrane and also produces fats. The rough ER helps make proteins. The rough ER is covered in organelles called ribosomes, which also make proteins. Over here is the Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus assemble proteins into larger proteins and packages and ships them. The Golgi vesicles help move these packages throughout the cell. Here are the centriole. The centriole aid the cell in mitosis and meiosis. Here is the mitochondria. The mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell, and they produce the cell's energy. Here's the vacuole of the cell. The vacuole stores waste and other materials that the cell uses. The microtubules of the cell make up the cytoskeleton, which give the cell its shape. Over here is the peroxome, which breaks down hydrogen peroxide and fatty acids, and also rids the body of toxic components. But here is the lysosome, which breaks down waste and also breaks down and recycles older organelles. And over here around the nucleus is the nuclear envelope, which basically just controls what goes in and out of the nucleus. And the water surrounding all the organelles is called the cytoplasm, which is the gel-like substance that all the organelles float in. That's it for the animal cell. Over here is the plant cell. The plant cell not only has a cell membrane, but also a cell wall. The cell wall provides extra protection for the cell and gives it a rigid structure. The cell membrane controls what goes in and out of the cell, just like the animal cell. Inside the cell, we have the nucleus, which also houses the chromosomes, or wound up DNA, and the nucleolus. Chromosomes, like in the animal cell, are wound up DNA, which gives instructions to other organelles. The nucleolus produces ribosomes and can modify DNA. Over here, like the animal cell, we also have the smoothie R, which does the same thing in the animal cell as it does in the plant cell, and produces lipids and produces fats. The refuge also does the same thing as it does in this plant cell as in the animal cell, and helps the ribosomes create proteins. Ribosomes also create proteins here. The mitochondria in the plant cell also are the powerhouse of the cell and produce the cell's energy. Over here, we have the Golgi body, which also does the same thing and packages proteins and ships them. Oops. The Golgi vesicles also help with moving the packages around the cell. Over here is the chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are not found in the animal cell, and they use sunlight and to produce sugars that the mitochondria turns into energy. Over here is the big central vacuole hole of the plant cell, which mostly stores water and other materials for the cell. The centriole also are in the plant cell and aid in mitosis and meiosis. Over here we have the amyloplast, which stores starch. The microtubules, which make up the cytoskeleton, which helps with the cell structure. Over here we also have the peroxome, which helps with breaking down hydrogen peroxide and fatty acids, as well as rids the body of toxic components. The Druce crystal helps the cell with calcium control and herbivory resistance, which means it helps resist other animals. I believe that's it for the animal cell, as well as all the cells that we have created in Minecraft. Thank you for watching. Oh, no, I forgot. There's cytoplasm in a plant cell as well, which is also a gel-like substance in the cell that that all the organelles float in. But other than that, that's all for all the cells. Thank you for watching. That's mine.